Yo, what's up, gamers? Aaron Shack here, and we are live. This episode, we are going to be playing Superman. This is Superman Shadow of Apokolips, PlayStation 2 game. We started a couple years back, and we've been playing it on the PS3. It's super fun. It is a challenging game, though, so I think in some ways we're definitely going to struggle with it. It has, I think it was episode 2, we had like a button mashing sequence that was a bit much. It was, like, I was mashing those buttons hard, and I was like physically exhausted. I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. Let me see, we posted about this and shared everything today. But yeah, this will be the first episode that we're doing live. I usually just kind of like to re-record when I'm playing retro games so that we don't always end up with too much dialogue or crosstalk of, you know, things that are happening IRL and whatnot. But yeah, gamers, make sure you share the stream, hit the like button, check out some of the videos on the channel, go subscribe over on YouTube, kind of our main platform. And whenever I'm, you know, temporarily banned or suppressed on TikTok, you know, I just don't stream there. And there are certain games, if I'm playing on PC, I don't stream those to TikTok because it puts a lot of pressure on the PC. I mean, you're missing out on things if you're not subscribed everywhere. So, let's go ahead and get into it. I just want to make sure sharing everything. It's playing that theme over and over very quickly. So we're going to take some time. I want to run the tutorial back again because it has been like 4 years or so, however long it's been since our last episode in this series, so I feel a little bad about that. We are gonna run that mission back just so I can get the controls under my fingers again. Alright. Doing all the shout outs everywhere. And I figured since we saw the Superman movie this week, it would be totally appropriate to try to jam in some Superman video games into our schedule. And so I'm looking at ways to not only play this game, but also, you know, pop in, play some other Superman games this week. It's going to be a little tricky, a little difficult. And then I do have some surprises that we're going to dig into.
We have now deployed the arsenal, sire. Everything you have specified is in place. It is a brilliant strategy, Master.
The brilliance is in the victory, Kanto. And now it is time to test the capabilities of this Earthman. Even with these weapons, I am curious if this mortal can actually complete his task. The eradication of the last son of Krypton.
How do you like that, Superman?
How do you like this, Metallo?
Hello.
It's an improvement. Is that the best you got?
I can always do better.
Try me.
That was the final moment of the dramatic battle last night between the Man of Steel and the cyborg criminal Metallo. Scientists at Star Labs have successfully detached Metallo's cyborg head from his robot body, and both are now under heavy guard at Stryker's Island. Metallo will be in good company at the maximum security prison, currently home to many of Metropolis's criminal elite, including the infamous Parasite and Livewire.
Hey, shout outs to all the villains. They did such a good job of like capturing the 2D elements of the show.
My mysterious benefactor.
Bringing it into
Those robot
3D.
schematics were extremely complicated. It took our scientists several weeks to decipher them. But I am pleased with the results so far. Hidden what in Mannheim's warehouse? What on earth are you talking about?
Nothing on
No,
Earth,
man.
Mr. Luthor. Just a little something to help you dispose of a certain caped problem.
Why'd they give him that
Looks like
haircut?
Scott
I
thanks you
never
for all your
understood.
technical assistance. Maybe we could arrange a more long-term partnership, Mr.
Just think of me as a friend, Mr. Luthor.
All right. Get this tutorial here. Some load times. We do have my review. Shackcast episode 72 is linked in the description down below, where I talk about, you know, sort of my reaction to Superman the movie 2025. So it's about an hour and a half long, but it's really good. It was a really good conversation.
Seems like a nice quiet day in Metropolis for a change.
R2 to fly. Okay. Yeah, that's right. The sticks are... Yeah, like right stick is like up, left, right, down. R2 to do that. Left stick like moves him and the camera. Pretty innovative system for its time. Not allowed to go that way. How does it do that? Oh, so down the D-pad does a loop, or sorry, down the right stick does a loop. While up does like a, you go up and then spin around. So I guess you can pick like how you like to maneuver. Yeah, and you got the roll, side roll, strafing. That's some pretty sophisticated flight controls, honestly. And then left stick, you can do all the typical up and down stuff, left and right. Trying to remember the exact date on this game. This was a PlayStation 2 era game. 2002. Yeah, definitely. Hype.
Look out! Get out of the way!
And Robber's playing by helicopter. We're playing it on the PS3 through backwards compatibility. Locate the traffic accident. Uh-oh. Gotta stop it.
There's been an accident. Those people need my help.
We're hearing... Yeah, arrows pointing up or down. Red is enemy, civilians green, yellow is an object. Important events are flashing. Yep.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Pick up things. Hold the X button. Put down by pressing and holding the X button.
My first priority is to save these people.
Hello? Wait. Hello? Oh, he punched it. Light over here. Uh-oh. Truck's on fire. Super breath. Press and hold circle. Aim with the left stick. Alright, buddy. Yeah, you can see his breath moving as I move the stick. That's pretty cool. Undisable the getaway chopper.
I need to stop this madness. Fast!
Accidentally did. Dang it. There it is. Eating Bullet not only allows Superman to fly through the air at incredible speeds, but also inflicts damage on any enemy or object struck. So press and hold X and square. Steer with the left analog stick, less maneuverability due to the speed. Eating Bullet to chase and smash into the helicopter. Went under him. Oh, what's up, Marvel? Fantastic Four. It should be a hit. I think it'll be pretty good. I think it should be alright.
This guy is getting on my nerves. Fast, but not fast enough.
This is really difficult.
What the?
Not going down. We're not going down. I cannot get the angle here.
This guy is getting on my nerves.
After land. Yeah, the art style's pretty bang on. It's hard to get used to the way it plays, for sure. He landed?
This guy is getting on my nerves.
Oh. Blades got me.
Okay, you got me, Superman.
I can't let this guy get away. I've got to take him to the police station.
Wanted to see if I could put out the fire. Oh, it's weird. You have to hold the stick in that position to keep the airflow going that way.
I'll come quietly.
That's weird. Take him to the police station. Yeah, X. Hold X. Hold X to place them. Yeah.
Whoa! Don't drop me!
Did a loop. Oh, we can't speed fly. That would be cool to have this remastered, but yeah, the rights are all over the place. I mean, Atari and Infogrames made this game, you know, the voice actors. I mean, you'd have to compensate like so many people.
Thanks again, buddy!
Licensing the music, like, I can just see this as a nightmare. And it's kind of bad because, you know, there just hasn't been like an incredible Superman game, period. We're kind of dealing with mostly mediocre stuff. Alright, I want to do Officer Down, I guess, because I thought we were going to get a little combat tutorial again. But yeah, it is a little difficult.
Superman, it looks like Intergang is back. We've got reports of several officers under fire at Mannheim Warehouse.
I thought we'd put an end to Intergang last time, Maggie.
So did I. We're mobilizing a squad now.
Okay, I can get there quicker. I'll see what's going on. It's a robot of some sort. At least I won't need to pull my punches.
That is a pretty cool way to handle the art style. Red bar is his health, yellow bar is superpowers. Yeah, you regain health and
Superman.
superpower.
Thank you!
Uh-oh.
What the?
Stunned enemies. After a big enough impact, enemies will briefly sway when stunned. Superman then can grappled him and deliver a devastating super punch. Okay. It won't let me grab him. it won't do it.
The Kryptonian is here. Set weapons to maximum power and destroy him.
Yeah, making like the punch button and the grab button the same button is really weird. O1 or R1 to lock on. Yeah, it still won't let me... Like, I can see when they're, like, dizzy, but it won't let me grab them.
The Kryptonian!
What's up, Pepsi? Yeah, there's been a bunch of Superman games. Not particularly any great
I need to
ones.
bring this gang down and bring them down hard.
I was recommended to play this game a few years ago, but, you know, object uses bats will break after a few uses. Right. Okay. Everything is X. Okay, hang on. Let me rip off this pipe here. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that works.
Acquire those weapons.
If I could only find out where they're coming from.
X-ray vision. Hold L2. Press and hold circle.
I'd better check that out.
I'm confused. I can't see anything. X-ray vision not working? No, it's... I'm pretty sure it was circle. Like, yeah, it even... Okay, go back. Yeah, it says circle. Crazy? I feel like I'm insane. Like I can't read or
I'd better check that out.
Comprehend what's going on. Oh well, I guess we'll just let them steal everything, because... Yeah, like they've tried a few times to make good Superman games, but like some studios have collapsed over like budgeting or like the rights to stuff. For example, the Superman theme is never really used in any of the Superman games. Like this one was adapted after the 90s TV show.
I'd better check that out.
There have been Superman games based on the movies, and you know, some of those have been, you know, a mix of success and failure. I literally played this level before several years ago. Oh, okay. See, it's right here.
Ah, so that's where they're coming from.
There it is. That's the uppercut. I never did the grab.
That was close.
Couldn't figure
Why
out
are they
the
so
grab.
desperate to hide? The whole place is wired to blow. I've got to be careful.
Heat vision. Yeah, you can do first person. Heat blast is double tap triangle. Okay.
I'd better check that out.
Okay, so over here somewhere. Right there. Hello? And pick up the box? Okay.
That elevator is out of order.
Flying controls are interesting, but oof. Yeah, we can do the floor slam. Square and X. Nice. Super spin while on the ground. Square and X. Oh. Oh man. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Haha. Yeah, and a lot of games get Superman wrong in the sense that they give him a health bar like other heroes, when I mean he's literally super powerful and indestructible. I mean, games like Superman Returns actually get things right in the sense that they give Metropolis the health bar, and Superman just has like stamina that regenerates with exposure to the sun. So you can get like knocked down or like temporarily, you know, okay, that was weird, like defeated, but then, you know, just a moment passes, or you could rapidly fly up to the sun and get instantaneous regeneration, as is accurate with the character, right? Alright, let's try the next mission then. Let's see if this will load. Infiltration. Why does it say attempts? It's counting all my losing. Yeah, the damn mission was really hard.
Fusion dynamics. I knew it. I have to tell Superman.
I don't think so, Professor Hamilton.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Superman, what happened here?
Jimmy. Some kind of Interbot attack. Though as far as I know, there was no motive.
Lane here. When? Of course, I'll let him know.
What is it, Lois?
Superman, scientists are missing all over Metropolis. Professor Hamilton among them. Strange that LexCorp hasn't lost any scientists, isn't it?
Agreed. Considering that Luthor has some of the best minds on the planet working for him. You never did tell me how you got those Lex Lab passes.
First rule of journalism, Smallville. A reporter never reveals her sources.
Okay.
Let's take a look inside, but stick to the plan, Lois. We don't want to be discovered.
When have you ever known me to ruin a perfectly good plan?
Hey. Yeah, they did get the voice cast. Yeah, they did actually. One of the highlighting features was cinematics, 40 minutes of animated cinematic sequences. Use all his powers. Battle through 14 detailed and diverse Metropolis environments. Take down supervillains such as Metallo, Livewire, and Parasite.
I had no idea Lex Labs was so huge.
A sneaking mission as Clark Kent.
I need to find a way of deactivating that thing.
And we just... like that. Just very subtle.
I'd better work my way down.
Heat vision here. Lex Lab scientists. Oh boy. Yeah, this looks fun. I'm sure we're going to love this and it's not going to be a problem at all. Okay.
Intruders have breached the main complex.
Okay, so I should have known that that was there. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's on me. I should have seen the turret that was not visible due to camera angles. Yeah, we got... I tried to get like a newer Superman shirt because I have a bunch of older ones. But this one says Dad on it, and I'm like, dang it. I didn't realize it until I got home, so I was like, ah, shit. I was like, oh well, it's still a banger shirt, and it's actually bright yellow, but the camera is picking up the green hue and the yellow, so it's kind of messing up.
Intruders have breached the main complex.
Well, I tried to get the angle so I could blast that with heat vision. Apparently not. Okay. We're gonna have to get silly now. Even though the turret didn't even look at me. It wasn't even facing me. But it's like, oh yeah, we still know where it is. So. Damn it. I've actually never played this one though. I've played some of the other ones, and Superman 64 was so bad that like when I saw this one, I was like, "There's no way." Like I just skipped over it, and I didn't like the art style. As much as I enjoyed the animated series, when I saw Superman video games, I wanted them to be like hyper realistic, not. Yeah, that's the way, I guess.
Security is tight here. What's Luthor got that's so important?
These controls are.
Now I can dodge past the beams.
No, absolutely not. Okay, I thought it was gonna be an alarm every single time. I tried to rush it. Dude, you all saw that. Okay. I came in like close. I had to understand the timing so I could run ahead. Goodness sake.
What the?
Wind tunnel sealed. Fan activated.
Uh-oh. No, not another button mash.
Can't do it.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die. The button mashing it's so bad. I don't know if it's like I haven't been able to figure out, like, is it a rhythmic thing? Or is it like, no, you're not mashing it fast enough? Like, oh, and there's a timer too, so you also fail from that as well. Yeah. This is the bane of this game, is the button mashing stuff. Oh great. Yeah, let's see how they start me here. After they punish me with like 30 seconds of load time. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be like a rhythmic thing where it's like they want you to tap with the animation on screen. It's like, no, just tap as fast as possible. And I think what they don't understand is that's like physically impossible.
What
to do.
the?
Wind tunnel sealed. Fan activated.
Come on, Clark. Push.
I can't do this. Stupid fucking game, I swear, dude. Ah. It literally hurts. It hurts. I just thought the dam level was going to be the only one, or like maybe they would like space out the button mashing. I think they're going to do it every single level. There's going to be a button mashing sequence. Yeah, there's not even like a there's no option.
I can't do it!
Yep, we failed. I was doing so good. Yeah, we're not. I have tried several times to make this game work on the channel, and this is why I quit playing it for like 4 years, because the damn mission, I barely passed it. Like, it took multiple tries of doing this button mashing stuff. There's like plenty of other games with like QTE and button mashing. They're totally fine. But like this one wants you to do it ridiculously fast.
What the?
Or
Wind tunnel
ridiculously
sealed.
long
Fan
amounts
activated.
of time.
Come on, Clark. Push!
Okay, well now I'm doing it with the rhythm of the screen. It's off the screen. And it worked that time. So I was technically doing it slower. It was like
Can't let him
tap,
see
tap,
me.
tap. Oh boy. Yeah, this looks fun.
Hey, what are you doing? This is a restricted area. Who are you?
Intruders have breached the main complex.
Get over here. Let me burn you. Let me get my laser eyes out. Fucking freaking scientist. You will never see me in my bright blue suit. I have to wear Superman-esque colors even while disguised as Clark Kent. Yeah, people whining about the Mary Jane sequences in Spider-Man have never had to deal with like some of the stuff we dealt with over the years.
I don't want to be seen.
I'm gonna wait till he fully, yeah. There we go. Okay, now this guy. Okay, so he goes here. I ain't trusting that. I'm not trusting peripheral vision. Okay, there we go.
Luthor's up to no good here.
Shit, where's the keypad? Nope, not in view. Why they make the second to the last one the hardest? I was gonna try to go through both, but not be greedy. Okay, I think we've been in enough rooms.
I can't touch these mines or they'll explode. Maybe I can move them another way.
Yeah. Negotiate Luthor's cover mines, yeah.
I've got to be careful. Almost there now.
The physics puzzle. I can appreciate that one. That one's big smart.
Wonder what Lois is up to.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of BS Lois is having to go through.
Hey, what are you doing? This is a restricted area. Who are you?
Intruders have breached the main complex.
This game. And this is why we don't live stream this game. We just record it in stupid little episodes so I can quit after each mission, because even just playing one mission in this game is the equivalent of playing like 20 hours of another game. Like it is physically and mentally exhausting for goodness sake. What is that? Can we? No? Okay.
Hey, what are you doing? This is a restricted area.
Intruders have breached the main complex.
Yeah, this is just a horde of poorly developed games. But I do like the flight controls. They are pretty innovative for the time. Like, they had strafe, they had up down, they had loops, they had instant turnarounds. You know, you had the ability to hover, you could turn. Like, it made innovative use of both sticks. But you couple it with gameplay mechanics and health bars. Let's see where this stupid...
Hey, what are you doing? This is a restricted area.
Intruders have breached the main complex.
Yeah, let's play Superman games. This would be so great for the algorithm. Everyone's searching about the Superman movie. Yeah, this totally won't backfire. We just have to let the love for Superman triumph over, you know, my hate and annoyance.
Hey, what are you doing? This is a restricted area. Who are you?
Still turned around.
Intruders have breached the main complex.
Careful, Clark.
Where's the keypad for this door? That's not so bad. I gotta wait for this guy to move. Yeah, sometimes I play from the original platform, but like if I can get like PS2 games running on the PS3, I'd kind of rather play it there. And there are some cases where if Xbox games work on like the Xbox Series X and S or an Xbox One, I'll prefer to do it there, because sometimes they utilize emulation and stuff that makes like frame rates better and higher, and even will adjust the resolution. But yeah, I have plenty of like adapters and technology, and I have all the original platforms. It's just I would literally have to like dig out each console,
please make your way to the nearest exit
play
points.
a specific game. So I wouldn't mind it. I don't think it'd be a bad idea. Okay, I don't think it might not be the right. What are we doing? I don't understand. Was the challenge here? Or are we gonna stop the leap? That can't be it.
I need to seal this up.
How do we do that? How do we do that, Clark? What is this? No? I feel like you have to know how to solve the... Oh, that's a mine. That's a mine, yep.
Intruder alert. Intruder.
Yep. Get your PS3 clean. Yeah, see? That would be a good idea, yeah. Yeah, it's tough to it's a little bit of a dust monster. It's got a lot of vents and little open, just like a bunch of holes. They're not always for venting, but just manage to capture dust. But yeah, I had to take mine in for repairs because the disc tray was jamming, and just one day decided not to allow backwards compatibility to work, and so I had to get it replaced, which was a real shame. But
well, Luthor scientists have been hard at work.
Chamber shutdown initiated. All personnel, please make your way to the nearest exit points. Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
well, I wanted to see what that canister does, but okay. Yeah, because it kind of put a damper on our Punisher playthrough. It like gave up like midway through the playthrough, and I had to spend hundreds of dollars to get it fixed, and I later learned that I probably overpaid, and you know, and that there were other places that would do it cheaper. And then yeah, so I'm real deep in the hole. Like that's kind of the story of the whole channel. Is
all personnel, please make your way to the
I'm
nearest
investing
exit
more
points.
into this than I'm getting out of it, unfortunately. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it now. Okay, I get the puzzle. It just yeah, I like how the game doesn't even bother to tell you like how any of this works. It
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
yeah, I like literally spent hundreds of dollars, and then like the Punisher playthrough probably didn't even make any money because it gets, you know, single to double digit numbers. So ad revenue doesn't help, but you know, memberships help a little bit, but there's no way I was gonna like crawl myself out of the hole It was just pure like, no, I have to have a working PS3. You know, whatever it takes, it's got to be done. Cause like trying to buy another one, or you know, just trying to get backwards compatibility in that way was just not gonna work. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed replaying the Punisher, and there's
hard at work.
You know, we're playing this right now, and there's plenty
Chamber
of other
shutdown
games.
initiated. All
So, I mean, there's like
personnel, please make your
personal
way to the nearest
satisfaction,
exit
sure.
points.
I can't fly out of costume.
They're all 6 times square. Put yourself deep in the hole. So that's worth it. Yeah, and of course I'm loving this. Yeah, of course. Of course this game is probably 10 out of 10, one of the best games ever made or played.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Don't know how we're gonna do it. Because there's not a lot of coordination with moving the mines around. Like they kind of just blow around like wherever. And I can control like where the wind breath goes, but like it, you know, with physics it's going to be very just random and temperamental. So I'm gonna have to like blow them away from what I want to get to. Yeah, so, you know, you spend hundreds of dollars, you get joy. And I mean, the PS3 itself, that was already a $600 console at launch, especially for the fat PS3. Like, oof. Can I pick them up? No. Just because you pick it up near it.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Yeah. PS3 at launch was $600 in the US. It probably would have been more in like countries like Canada and, you know, Europe, Brazil. But yeah, I mean, having a built-in Blu-ray player, CD player, you know, and the backwards compatibility that Sony felt like was a waste of money, so they dropped the price on the other ones that ditched the backwards compatibility, and then they had the slim version. I was just like, man, Sony just lost it at that point, I feel. And then the PS4 didn't have backwards compatibility at all. And then the 5 only plays PS4 games, so it's like a real kick in the teeth. But they, you know, they assessed that their player base wasn't spending a lot of time or money replaying older games. And that may be true, but like, that's not to say that there isn't value in preservation and just having the ability, even if you're not using it all the time. Like, just knowing it's a possibility and knowing it's there is incredibly useful. Okay, I think we can do this. That win this time. That's not gonna work. Fuck.
I need to seal this up.
Okay, somehow we did it. I don't know. I don't even know. I'll take the win. Yeah, having like other OS so you could like install Windows or Linux, you know, multiple USB ports. Wow, we won that mission. Yeah, like, I think 4 USB ports on the front. There's like maybe 2 or more in the back. I honestly forgot. But yeah, like, play CDs, store photos. I mean, even like SD cards of like, you could take pictures on your camera or video recorder and just like plug that into your PS3 and back it up. Like, I would do all that stuff. I mean, I took advantage of everything that it had, and I would, you know, my friend who was involved in, you know, sailing the high seas at times, you know, he had like every season of House, and I brought it over and installed every episode on my PS3. So we used to just pull up videos of things and trailers and movies and just be able to, like, you know, either digitally or by putting the Blu-ray in, you could like literally just watch everything. So I mean, it was the ultimate home entertainment console. And the Xbox had a lot of the same features as well, and that's why I'm kind of baffled why the Xbox One, like, it literally took a cue from the PS3. And, you know, the Kinect had voice commands, it had, you know, hey Xbox, you know, Xbox on, volume up, Xbox, open ESPN, like it would go to that channel or whatever. Like, everything was, it was the ultimate home entertainment platform, but it got made fun of for being more than a gaming console when PlayStation had tried that before, and all of a sudden it was taboo to go that way. So it was very weird. But I appreciate when consoles try to be the center of everything, where they try to, you know, eliminate the need for having to buy extraneous players and such. That's a really good picture. Incursion. Yeah, he's definitely about to, like, ditch the suit.
Ah, we've been told to expect this consignment. Mr. Luthor insisted it was priority 1. But where does it come from? This is highly sophisticated.
Let's just say that there's nothing quite like this anywhere else on Earth.
Not again.
Uh-oh. So stupid. Not the most sophisticated combat, but yeah, it's literally like 4-hit combo. No, it doesn't feel like Super Breath is doing anything.
Reserve units.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you, Superman. But how did you get here?
Chamber shutdown initiated.
Yeah, how did I get
personnel,
here? That
please
was
make your way to
totally
the
crazy.
nearest exit points.
Is there any way I can stop the self-destruct mechanism?
Yes. You can use an override key to gain access to the override mechanism. Once all system locks have been triggered, the self-destruct mechanism should deactivate. You must hurry, Superman.
What'd you say? I wasn't listening.
Self-destruct in 16 minutes.
Get me out of here! I'll be good, I promise!
Oh well, I guess I guess you were going.
They're trying to kidnap scientists.
Self-destruct in 15 minutes.
No? I'm gonna die. Need to heal. Superman.
Thank you, Superman. Thank you.
Self-destruct in 14 minutes.
What this game fails to recognize is you don't defeat Superman with rockets and bullets. Not how it works.
I want my mom!
He said, I want my mom. Crazy. There we go.
How can I ever thank you, Superman?
What?
Self-destruct in 15 minutes.
Things like this are supposed to happen to other people!
Things like this are supposed to happen to other people is wild. Oh, like why? What? I had plenty of time last time, but this time it's like, no, you missed it. Yeah, I probably should have set up a Death Stranding stream, but I guess we'll play it tonight, maybe. God damn it. I had a backup stream. Got nothing to pivot to except for dinner time. This would be a good time for save states. Like I did exponentially better this time. Yeah, we're going for that entertainment value. That's true.
Thank you for being there for me, Superman.
Self-destruct in 15 minutes.
Get me out of here!
Damn it. Already running out of time. Fuck it.
Oh, Superman. If it hadn't been for you, I might have...
Self-destruct in 14 minutes.
What the fuck? Possible. The lock-on system isn't quite good enough to be able to like toggle between multiple enemies. So like I was thinking like, yeah, try to blast the missile launcher dudes, but like not if you can't get the camera to orient in that amount of time, and then by then you're already gonna get hit with like 4 rockets in the face, so none of it matters.
I'm liking this less and less!
Bullshit. Like, I'm trying to use the crates, because... Okay, that was an insta-kill.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Self-destruct in 15 minutes.
You're still alive?
I knew I should have stayed in bed this
Oh,
morning.
now I have to go back to the other one. Hello? Could I... Bye. I literally just got there. I think part of it is being used to like more modern game controls, accessibility, just stuff like that, but I also think there's also better game design in general. Where there are some games that are like unnecessarily hard and are burdened by the technology or the understanding of their time. Like, for example, the big problem with Superman is that they think there need to be health bars in the game because, well, that's how games have always been made. So they never thought until like 2006 to even think of trying to develop a game with a different philosophy from like what the norm is, which is like, oh, everyone's gonna love like mashing buttons and lock-on targeting and horrible first-person cameras with like weird look inversion and stuff. Like, so it's a little bit of both, yeah, I would say. I think there's also an order here for all this to be done, which is kind of stupid because another problem with older games is like a lot of the way you play older games is trial and error. Oh, did we crash it now? Now that I'm actually doing good? Yeah, I think so. Trying to lock on to the other guy. And it wasn't having it. Yeah, that's rough. Let's see where it last saved. Going to be a disaster.
Atari.
Right. God damn it, we were so close. Oh yeah, you gotta turn. Oh boy. 20 attempts. Yeah, that number is going to get into like the quadruple digits before this playthrough is over. I would hope that it's saved at the beginning of this sequence and not like the beginning of the level proper. Like, just give us this checkpoint here. This is also a problem with older games, was like checkpoint systems, save systems. Some of them were just merciless. They were just like, oh yeah, you lose, play the whole game over again. Go fuck yourself. You know, like, what? Oh my god, we have to redo the whole level now. Wait, what? Back here? Hiding from me? Alright, that part's not as difficult. I just skipped his dialogue.
Self-destruct in 16 minutes.
Okay.
I want my mommy!
I want my mommy! Okay.
Thanks a million, Superman.
Self-destruct in 15 minutes.
Are they really shooting rockets from way over there? It crashed again! The game just can't handle, like, strafing and dodging rockets and bullets. Yeah, we might have hit an impasse here. Let's see, is there like a... Yeah, I love that. Let's see. Everything unlocked, infinite health. No, this is no superpowers.
Atari.
I just want to see if there's like a level unlock, so... Who is it? Enter some codes here. Is everything unlocked? What is everything unlocked? That... I think that... Nope. God damn it. Let's see, where are... Is there... Unlock all level stages. Sightseeing, I think? So we don't have to like beat our heads against a wall here. There's no indication that like anything works. None of these are actually working. Oh, they change based on the console. That's fantastic. Okay. Pixie spit. Okay. See what everything is. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we're only on the incursion mission, so we have a lot to go. Explore Metropolis mode? I would think that entering the code to unlock everything would... Oh, don't... Wanderer? Wanderer is to... Yeah, you would think using a code to unlock everything would unlock everything. Did we spell Wanderer wrong? You sure we didn't? Wanderer. Hey, I guess not. Yeah, some of these are... These don't actually work. Okay, but do you toggle that on? It's not, I think. Options? No. Okay, it has all those. Yeah, cheat codes were a good time, huh? Stop the clock to remove time limits. I think there's also a, or was it? Or you like make the button pressing easier. Nope, that didn't work. I don't know, some people are saying Jor-El, but others are saying it doesn't work. So some are saying that this gives you no superpowers, but that would not make sense. Okay. Check one more place. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure I saw a thing about Let's try one more. Easy mode. It's so ridiculous. We'll see. It would make sense to have like a screen to like toggle stuff. Let's try going in here with this. I saw that there were codes for infinite time, but I didn't see them from multiple sources, so can't corroborate whether it works.
Ah, we've been told to expect this consignment. Mr. Luthor insisted it was priority 1. But...
All withdraw!
I think I took everyone. I took them all out. Now this is how the game should be played.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you, Superman. But how did you get here?
Chamber shutdown initiated. All personnel, please make your way to the nearest exit points.
Is there any way I can stop the self-destruct mechanism?
Yes. You can use an override key to gain access to the override mechanism. Once all system locks have been triggered, the self-destruct mechanism should deactivate. You must hurry, Superman.
Self-destruct in 16 minutes.
I'm liking this less and less. Thank you for being there for me, Superman.
It shot my box.
Self-destruct in 15 minutes.
There we go. What was that? We got tanks.
Self-destruct in 14 minutes.
I've got to stop those tanks.
Oh, it's below me.
Self-destruct in 13 minutes.
Dang it, I wanted to see if I could pick it up. I don't think we can. I don't understand. Like, the game is actually running better now? Why do we have to go here? What are we doing?
I better find that override key, and fast.
Self-destruct in 12 minutes.
One of the override locks.
know if it's tied to like defeating enemies or... We knocked the tank back. That was cool.
Self-destruct in 11 minutes.
Take that, you stupid tank. I am Superman.
Detonating internal fuel cells.
Oh yeah? Oh no, it's gonna be a button mashing thing, isn't it?
Self-destruct in 10 minutes.
I am confused. No?
It worked. Now for the others.
Self-destruct in 9 minutes.
Whew, stressing.
Caution! Explosion pending.
Oh, he self-destructed.
Self-destruct in 8 minutes.
Yeah, it's actually working. I'm honestly surprised.
The override key.
Okay. Deactivate. How do we... Oh. Hello? Every time I pick it up, he puts it back down. Okay. Where are we going? We're going this way. Where are we taking this thing? Over there?
Self-destruct in 7 minutes.
I'm confused. Does everyone have to die for it to work? I feel like that's gonna be the answer. Okay, I caught myself. That's really stupid, but okay. It's such a video game thing.
Self-destruct in
like,
6
yeah,
minutes.
you should, should know how to do all this.
Manual override complete. Self-destruct canceled. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. What the? What are you guys
Gas
doing?
is leaking everywhere.
We activate the fans. I'm confused. There's one. That not good enough. Oh my god, no way. Dude, you have to be an engineer to know how to play this game. Oh, I forgot you can boost fly. Yep. That down. One more. Okay, come on. Come on, Soups. Got this. Got this, brother.
Lois!
What a thrilling... Okay. Oh, that's the end. We're like, oh well, find out next time. What a horrible way to handle that. I want to try another code. Let's see, was it... me back out. Sore. Space Inga. There's your disability option, and it doesn't work. Okay. Alright, one more. Try one more. I keep thinking triangle is the space bar. Nope. So like half of the codes don't even work. Okay then. I guess. Liberation. Getting those wins finally. Alright, what are we doing here?
Hang on a minute. Can't we talk this through?
Your orders are to stay here.
I guess not.
We really need subtitles, like those robots. I think they said your orders are to stay here, but like, it doesn't make sense.
I can't let that happen.
Terminal damage detected.
Over here, Superman!
I am trying, guys. Please. Give me a minute.
Hey, Supes! Thanks again, buddy!
Thanks
Find
again,
somewhere to
buddy.
hide while I sort this mess out.
Yeah, you guys need to chill. Alright. Oh. Accidentally. To 180. Yeah, the voice acting, that's gotta be on point, you know? Okay. Land on top of the thing. Yep, that works.
Hey, Supes! Thanks again, buddy!
I've got to save those people.
Okay. of accurate to like his strength of like being able to like punch in a general direction and 4 people just like go flying.
This area is secure.
More scientists are in danger. Well, you know. There we go.
I've got to stop those tanks.
I didn't even finish like taking back
the shielding
tower.
won't last forever.
Okay. Which shielding? This shielding? Did I just break this shielding? Probably.
This battery must power the shield generator.
Okay. Right. You gave me 2 seconds to solve the problem. Oh yeah, punch the battery. Okay.
Let's see how tough these tin cans are.
Uh-oh. Protect the scientist building. I'm like trying to understand what the best... Did we fail? What's happening? Okay. Okay. There is way too much happening right now. Also, even the turrets that look like they're defending the scientist building are not actually okay. You would think mounted turrets on this building would be defending this building from the... Okay. Can I pick this up? No.
Your presence is not an acceptable parameter. Units attack. We must return to base.
Over here, Superman!
Hi.
Please help me, Superman!
Did we win? This is awful, but maybe we won. You know what? I'll take it. That's such a weird level. This is such a weird level design. Like, hey, I know you're not done doing 50 other things we just told you to do, but like, you know, catch up with us. Let me see. We are... I don't know what mission we're on, actually. Hang on. Really? Quit? I feel like we did Liberation. Maybe we're on Steel Factory Showdown? Honestly, we're a pretty good chunk of the way through. We could definitely keep going. Alright, give me a minute. I'm gonna take a quick break and grab a snack, and let's see what we can do. Maybe we can keep going here. Hey. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, that was Steel Factory Showdown. Or was this Steel Factory? I don't know. I feel like that was the Steel Factory Showdown that we just did, but whatever. So let's see if that is true. We are on the 7th mission out of 14 thrilling missions. Stop it. They're doing good, Bub. Listen here, kid. Perfect. Uh-oh. I know this game hates strafing. Seems to crash every time I want to strafe. Yeah, there's not like a way to cycle through lock-on, so you have to like lock on, lock off. Like that, you nerds. I like the like random free roaming music that we're getting now. Like it's not even like action music, it's just like just flying around Metropolis for like no reason. Like the music doesn't really even fit the occasion. Oh boy. I can't even control that. What's up, Somar? Do I take requests? It depends. It depends. Yeah, the game's all right. It's not great or amazing or anything, but it's just, as far as Superman games go, it's definitely better than Superman 64. But it's also not as great as maybe other games. But of the ones I haven't tried, I think it's pretty good. Gotta give him that. There we go.
Warning!
He's out.
Eradicate him!
There we go. Bad audio. Ooh, we got missiles. Lock on to yes. Thank you. That would be the one. Start the game over with no cheats, right? I mean, we played several levels without them, but I think the game is kind of unbearable and honestly broken. I mean, as soon as I turned on like some of the cheats, it was like, now the game actually works and doesn't crash every single time I play that mission. G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. I don't think I have that one. I do have Superman the Man of Steel though. That was an Xbox only game. And that one and Superman Returns have no backwards compatibility. So they have to be played on original hardware. So I'm going to see what I can do regarding that, because I do have all that. It's just a matter of setting it up and troubleshooting, making sure everything works. But yeah, I think we're going to try to play Superman games all this week, or as long as my patience allows.
Self-destruct imminent. You do not know when to give up, Kryptonian.
Oh, I have a real simple solution for this guy. Where is he? There he is. Come here, brother. Yep. Boom into the stuff. Yeah, there's difficulty settings. I think there's a way to like unlock a Clark Kent outfit like you wear in one of the missions, but like I don't really see much purpose in that unless you like play the game and you're like, yeah, I'd like to see what this looks like if I were wearing a suit and tie, like you can like unlock all the cutscenes and all the levels, and it says that there's a code for like free roam, but I was not able to get that code to work. There are codes for specific platforms, and some codes only work on GameCube, and some codes only work on PlayStation 2 or whatever. Nah, I'm not an emulator guy. I like playing things as original as possible. But if I have it on like superior hardware, sometimes I'll do that. Or if this game runs better on, you know, some digital download on Xbox Series X or something, yeah, I'll play it there, you know? And yeah, with emulation comes a lot of bonuses like, you know, quick saves and you know, save states and being able to like rewind and fast forward stuff. No emulation today. We are PlayStation 3, playing PS2 games on PS3. No, I don't use emulators typically. I've had a lot of problems with viruses, and that's one of the reasons. Beyond just like my ethical reasons, like I think it's fine to like emulate when games are like hard to find and super expensive, but like, you know, I'm actually someone that likes to own the software and the hardware and believes that we should, you know, everyone's due their compensation. I wouldn't like it if I wrote a song and everybody was pirating it instead of, you know, purchasing it and listening to it and enjoying it, you know? But I also think if game preservation is just gonna continue to be shitty and, you know, we're gonna have problems acquiring games like this because there's only a few copies, you know? Then it really sucks, you know? No? There it is. Breath. Are we? Is this just endless? Like, what are we doing here? I think the weakest thing about the game has to be the misunderstanding that Superman is truly, you know, invulnerable. Yeah, I already fought these guys. Why are we fighting them again? I kind of hate that the laser vision doesn't destroy them. Like they just run away and put out the flame later. Like, okay.
Annihilate.
There we go. Yeah, I've already had several viruses from various emulation sites, even ones that proclaim to be safe from that. All it takes is one person uploading a ROM that's, you know, got spyware or some sort of virus on it. So at this point, I'd just rather not dip into any of that. Yeah, I think if you make a Superman game, you have to balance the health of the city potentially, and, you know, let Superman have all his powers. Let him be super powerful and everything, and just give him challenges where he either has to hit really hard or pull his punches, mitigate destruction. You know, that was something that Superman Returns really nailed.
Detonating internal fuel cells. You do not know when to give up, Kryptonian.
I think it's resetting this fight over and over. I've already fought this dude like 10 times. Like, what's happening? Is that maybe what I did wrong? Okay. I blew him into the thing. I figured that would work. Where you just use super breath to like push him away. I don't know. Yeah, I think people that say you have to nerf his powers don't understand Superman. They're just people that think games can only work one way or only one developer can make said game. I don't know. There are a few things I like about this game. Superman Man of Steel had some really cool stuff too, because I would always like just play in free roam and wear the different outfits and stuff. But I think the problem with both of these games is the time limits and the giving Superman a health bar. But Superman Returns, I think, is the most balanced of them all. So even though people say, that Superman Returns is like a bad game, it's really the best of what we've gotten so far, more or less. So yeah, I mean, you have to be able to capture all of his power, and you also have to be able to provide some sort of challenge or difficulty and skill growth. So you could always make it to where you level up some of his powers and unlock different versions of them, And yeah, there's a lot of like rescuing people and flying the bad guys to the police or knocking them out or whatever. And this game does a really good job of just showing all the different things that Superman has to mitigate. It's not just beating up bad guys and flying around. There's a lot of like putting out fires and solving problems with his strength.
A gun battle at Bruno Mannheim's old warehouse, the abduction of several top scientists within Metropolis, and now a raid on the research facilities at LexCorp. Superman and the Special Crimes Unit have scoured the city in search of the missing scientists and their kidnappers, so far without success.
Superman appears to be out of his depth, sire. The mortal Luthor is proving to be a rather inventive ally.
Perhaps too inventive. It is an admirable quality, albeit driven by greed. As surely as Superman will fall, Lex Luthor's activities must be closely monitored. Do I make myself clear, Kanto?
Yes, sire.
Well, that raid on Lex Labs blows our theory out of the water.
It would seem that the scientists there are at risk too.
Thankfully, Superman was there last night. It could have been much worse.
Those Interbots have to be working for someone.
Yeah, well, for once I'm fresh out of ideas. Whoa! What is that?
I better take a closer look.
That's so cool. Mountain Strike. Yeah, I've seen some of the older shows. I'm currently rewatching Superman, the animated series from the 90s. And it was really cool. We got to watch one of the old Fleischer cartoons before the movie that I watched on Friday, Superman 2025. All right, what we got here? We got a lot of fire, got weapons. Not looking good.
What's happening here?
I'm not coming out until this area's safe, Superman.
Oh. Okay. That doesn't really. Yeah, I think we got rid of all the button press moments, which is honestly a huge W. Oh, okay. See if... Okay. Oh, it only disables it. Yeah, you have to actually hit it to destroy it. Okay. Die over here. He threw it at the wall. Okay. Cool. Wait, rank him? Rank what? I'm confused. There we go. That's all the lavas. Coolant barrels to stop eruptions. Okay. Yeah, I tend to like, you know, the Fleischer cartoons were dope. The animated series was dope in the 90s. You know, I watched a lot of Super Friends growing up too. Justice League was good. Unlimited was alright too. I think it all gets a little crowded and convoluted after a while. I'll wait till after the eruption, just in case. Did that work? Okay, Superman. I feel like these barrels are working. Huh. Okay. It's very weird. Yeah, I think you gotta find exciting ways to work with the character to make, you know, movies, TV shows, video games. Make all these things interesting. Maybe you do have to throw them in while it's popping off. I don't know. 41. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe 90s TV series, the best. Fleischer behind that. And then maybe, you know, Super Friends and yeah, I don't know about Legion of Superheroes, yeah. And then there's like so many like animated movies and stuff, all these tie-ins, and some were good and some were okay and some were not so great, but for the most part I think a lot of DC's animation has been very enjoyable. But yeah, I think a lot of it, you know, a lot of those shows come down to like nostalgia, to how much you enjoy any of those shows. Yeah, I think you have to drop it like that so the eruption pops it.
If you can find my two colleagues, we can teleport you to the reactor using this experimental portal generator. Once you're in the reactor area, you must help Professor Hamilton shut down the reactor before it goes critical.
Hamilton? Emil Hamilton of Star Labs?
Yes, that's right. The Interbots had him working on some kind of reactor of theirs. I think that's what caused this mess. Hurry, Superman, there isn't much time.
Trying to fly fast.
I need to find the scientists and destroy every trace of this Interbot army.
Nice. Yeah, I think I have a video up on the channel about like some of my ideas about what could make the ultimate Superman video game. I've done several videos on it over the years. And kind of a fun thing to think about and discuss at times. And we're not going through that, are we? We need gotta be some sort of keypad. Seeing one though. Huh. Yeah, I think they always have to balance stuff like that, you know? They have to have moments where things get interesting due to suspense and action and whatnot. And you only get that if it looks like the good guys might not win, you know? So the show wouldn't be interesting without some of that. And I prefer the art styles of some of the older shows than the 90s one, but I also grew up with it, so it kind of hit. And it also felt like one of the most modern and fun and accurate versions. And it really serves as introduction for a lot of things that were in the comics. You know, that might be people's first introduction to Parasite or Livewire, all these various like deep cuts, villains and lore and all that. Where is that? There he is.
Warning!
Tried to fly into it. Nice. I think? Okay, now it's gone. Here you are. I was trying to see if I could pick it up, but I guess not. Let's see. Oh, you can. Okay. Who can we throw this at? Let's see. Gotta be somebody. Well, that wasn't near as cool as it should have been. Yeah, 66 is cool. No, I think Justice League was really great. I mean, that serves as people's introduction. Unlimited, I think, is where it gets really broad in scope, and it starts to introduce, like, a lot of characters, which can be good and bad. Like, that can also backfire a little bit. Where the show has too big of a cast, whereas I feel like the Justice League series is more, you know, focuses on like Jon Stewart and the Flash and Hawkgirl and Batman and Wonder Woman, Superman, you know, a lot of the core Justice League members. And then once you get to Unlimited, it feels like they cut that off, you know, and there's a lot less of those cool moments. You don't get that rich character development when you have an oversaturated cast. Wait, let's do... That works. Yeah, so that's why I think like Bruce Timm's like Superman stuff is, you know, it provides those moments of weakness to serve as challenge for Superman to overcome certain things. So while the series does rely on like kryptonite a lot in order to challenge Superman, or sometimes they allow him to get knocked down a lot more than say he might in other circumstances, it makes people think he's weak, but I mean, you know, not always necessarily true. It's all in the hands of whoever's, you know, writing and directing and animating and all that stuff as to whether, you know, how the story goes and how fights are won or lost. I mean, at the end of the day, it kind of just all falls like opinion, more or less. Yeah, Deadpool is practically indestructible. I mean, you could cut him up into a million pieces and he just sort of, you know, like a parasite, he just keeps coming back. Yeah, no one really frets about, you know, they always find a way in the comics and the movies and stuff to challenge his abilities, even though he is all powerful. And you know, Anakin was powerful, Darth Vader's powerful. Yeah, I mean, the mask is just pure, like, you know, cartoon insanity, essentially. I mean, you know, in order to challenge the mask, you have to literally take away the mask from its owner, you know? And that's why the writers have to get creative in order to tell a good Superman story. Otherwise, you know, you put him in situations where he's not really challenged, you know? He can still battle Lex or bank robbers and stuff and still face some sort of challenge because you face odds against him, and you put a lot of things up against him as well, like, you know, wanting to save the city or someone he loves, as well as dealing with bank robbers at the same time, while there's, you know, a conflict or a natural disaster on the other side of the world. Like, you know, there are ways to adequately challenge Superman in appropriate ways. But yeah, the same people that are mad about, you know, oh, a Superman video game could never work because you can't supply him with a big enough open world or enough challenge for him to be adequately tested. You end up in a bit of a pickle, but I think those people that argue those points sometimes are the people that don't know much about the character, and they just, you know, they never read the comics and they just think he's a boring character because he's described as all powerful, and it just sort of proves that those people are the ones that have never read a Superman comic, period. Because they're projecting their own bias or just how much they hate the character, or think he's boring because they watched an animated movie once, or read one comic book and made their entire judgment on the character based on, you know, one run. Or one movie, you know? Some people might only be familiar through a specific movie, and they come to make those judgments about what they think they know about the character. Really an amalgamation of a lot of things. Supposed to go in here? No? We're not taking her anywhere? Okay. You stay there then. I guess. And I think another thing that some of the movies recently have done really well with, whether it was Zack Snyder or James Gunn, was, there are moments where certain things are not a challenge for Superman.
Get out of
and
here as quickly as
you can highlight that, You can highlight some of those, like, trivial moments, how he can just easily dispatch 100 of Luthor's robot army or something,
see if you can
or
power up the portal. I'll hold off the Interbots.
how he could quickly deal with some things, with a flick of his finger, he can send Batman flying in an armored suit. Uh-oh. Shit. Hey.
Protect us while we activate the portal, Superman.
Fine, brother.
We can't do this without everyone. Primary reactor sequence initiated. Primary reactor sequence initiated. Superman, we need more time.
How much time do you need, brother? I'm exhausted.
We have power. Stand back.
I think we did it.
Thanks for your help. Clear the area, fast.
Got the win. Mountain Strike. It's all a balancing game, though. It's all about, having those moments where he can be powerful and then moments where he's challenged, because having one without the other ultimately ruins everything. It just becomes boring if Superman just does this and wipes out all his enemies and there's no tension or release. You have to have that letting go. And the same with John McClane in Die Hard. The whole time he's he's one man versus an army. He's only able to win in the situation by using his wits. He's able to figure out ways in which he can apply guerrilla warfare and tactics of distraction and sabotage in order to trick people into ambushes and stuff like that. So that's what it is. So I mean, he's not all powerful, but yet he's the hero and has to triumph. But we have to make it interesting in the end, at the very least. So. Let's see. See how many missions we have. 5? 5 to go, I think. Yeah. We can keep going. To continue. Reactor meltdown. Or no, we're on 9. So we got 14 missions. Gotta be putting out fires here left and right.
Superman, thank goodness you're here. I thought I could send you a signal by sabotaging this fusion dynamics reactor, but I underestimated its power, and we're dangerously close to a catastrophic meltdown.
That's crazy.
Do something to cool it.
Why would you do this?
Down permanently. You'll have to deliver coolant right to the core of the reactor, Superman. Emergency coolant is stored at the end of the 4 ventilation corridors. You have to bring it to the reactor. Hurry.
Okay, we could do that, maybe.
Flames are melting the coolant. I've got to hurry.
Oh my god. With these controls, this is going to be a nightmare.
Self-destruct in 5 minutes.
One final duty. Caution. Explosion pending.
Did he just destroy?
4 minutes.
You little fuck. I'm gonna have to...
The coolant is melting in the flames. I have to be careful.
Yeah. Yep, we lost it. Dude, there's no way. It's I need to restart. That's just a waste of time. Yeah, I don't know about destroying Superman. That feels like a bit of an overreaction of just facing the character with some challenge. There are plenty of moments, especially I think in Justice League, where he tells, I believe it was Darkseid, where he tells him, like, with you I can unleash my true power, and then he just throws him around the city and wipes the floor with him, doesn't pull any punches.
Superman, thank goodness you're here. I thought I could send you a signal by sabotaging this fusion dynamics reactor, but I underestimated its power, and we're
Oh boy, this is gonna be... Let's see. That's number 3. Where's number 1? Let's start with the easiest. Oh, yep.
Self-destruct in 5 minutes.
Forget where these things plug in at. Above me? Oh, that's right.
Good work. Though I think we'll need more. Hurry.
There's 2.
Self-destruct in 4 minutes.
God dang it.
Flames are melting the coolant. I've got to hurry.
Self-destruct in 3 minutes.
I'm doing what I can here, Superman. But I can't stabilize it without more coolant. You have to hurry.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Hello? Can we?
Self-destruct in 2
It's
minutes.
too tall. It's okay.
The coolant is melting in the flames. I have to be careful.
We don't have much time, Superman. If you can retrieve one more lot of coolant, we might still have a chance.
Self-destruct in 1 minute.
Damn it. I'm not gonna make it. There's no way. This, I don't know. Look, it's like taking him 10 years to like figure out like the way to look at it.
Self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's all we're gonna do today, because this is gonna be immensely frustrating. I figured out how to get through the first 3 of them. I just have to do it more timely, and some of them may not require defeating all the enemies. I don't know. But that's some pretty good progress for today. So once again, gamers, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, so you don't miss out on future videos. And we'll definitely try working some more Superman Shadow of Apokolips here on the PlayStation 2. Pretty cool game, a little bit of fun. It does have its annoyances and some of its quirks, and it's definitely a difficult game and not always very fun, but I think the art style, the story, and some of the gameplay can be like intriguing, and it's definitely sort of a relic of its time type of thing. So we'll catch you all later. Thank you all for watching. Take care, be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.